Hey everybody, this is Brett,
I'm Linda.
and we're charging across Texas.
Texas.
We hope you enjoy this little trip we're taking to Alpine, Texas. Just hang around and enjoy it.
Thank you.
And off we go. So, while I had the dog out in the backyard, I put in our destination, which is we're going to the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Alpine, Texas. And we're going to make a trip to the Observatory on Tuesday of this week. And looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to seeing some sights. We're going to go to Marfa, I think. Have a little bit of fun. I don't think it's supposed to be terribly hot. I believe tomorrow is supposed to be kind of a rainy type of a day. But it should be good.
Yeah, I think so. Tuesday night, we have tickets to go to the star party at the Mcdonald Observatory. Looking forward to that.
And I'm hoping it's not too crazy busy because I guess in peak periods, you can have like several hundred people up there.
Yeah.
And this is probably getting close to the peak period. But we'll see. It's a nice overcast day here. We're using FSD 14.3.3. We haven't got the new one yet. Hopefully that'll come in a week or two. I set our destination on my phone to the Tesla app while I had the dog out in the backyard letting her do her business, and just pushed a button to send it to the car. We got in, packed up, got in, and I pushed start self-driving, and here we go.
And there it shows our destination.
Yeah, it's going to have us stop in Midland to charge for, I think it said 16 minutes to make it the rest of the way.
That's not a bad trip.
Which isn't bad. I think it's a Love's travel stop. We'll probably charge longer than that and make it a lunch stop, if I was guessing.
That would be my guess.
That's typically how the Gallaghers play this. Is we try to plan a good charge halfway through where we can have lunch or dinner, depending on what time we leave.
Yes. It is 8:50 in the morning, so that's a good time to start this morning.
It is. The FSD has been working great. 14.3.3 is pretty wonderful. Linda drives this car as a daily driver. What do you think, Linda?
I have had just one incident this week that was the first time I had to take over because I felt like it made it broke the law. It didn't get in line to turn right where it should have. So it was in the second lane, the middle lane, and that it's not a turn lane, and the turn signal was still on. I turned the turn signal off, and I thought it was going to go ahead and go straight, but it started to make a right-hand turn where it was not a turn lane. So I had to take over, and that's the first time we've done that.
We don't like illegal right turns in this family.
No. So that was a knock on it, but really, for the rest of it, I went a couple of places that are not my normal routine that I would have had to really think about how I was going. I have no sense of direction, so this is a godsend for me. So it just took me to my places and didn't have to worry about am I going the right way or what. And that was nice. So,
and she's always been that way. When our son, who is in law enforcement, was 4, we lived in Fort Worth, Texas. And she would take him to the doctor, and he would go, "You missed the turn.
Yeah, make a U-turn. You need to make a U-turn, Mom.
You missed the turn." So it's always been an issue.
Yes, I have no sense of direction, and that was before GPS days too. Living in Fort Worth, I was lost.
So she just had to rely on a 4-year-old GPS.
he was my GPS.
But I agree. This is for especially when you go to towns that you're not used to, big towns. FSD works great, taking you to places that you're not really sure how, especially when some of the roads like in Dallas and Houston and Austin, they get kind of crazy. And this has so far, anytime we've been to a big city, has handled it really well. Right. I'll give it that. We haven't had it do anything that made us feel threatened, and I don't think you felt threatened.
No, I took over easily. Yeah. I was going to kind of wait it and see what it did. I thought, it's going to go straight since I turned the turn signal up. I thought it was going to follow me. And that's another thing is if it's going a different way than I would like to go, sometimes you can put the turn signal on and it will go ahead and get over and turn right and go the way you want to go. But at other times, it will not. You can put your turn signal and it just ignores it. It knows it wants to go a certain way.
That's what it usually does.
Yeah.
It's less likely to change its direction for you.
Right.
I would like it to have more of an input from us.
Right.
If it's doing something we are going a direction we'd rather not go.
Right.
I don't know exactly how you tackle that in a software stack like
Right.
this, but it would be nice. And I think dropping pins to where in places where you park, so you park in the same area regularly works.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a pain too. I mean, because are you going to drop a pin at every store you go to ever?
Yeah, no.
I'd like for it to. It should be able to recognize the what would appear to be the front of a store 90% of the time, just from cameras looking at the way the
Right.
store is laid out, and it should be able to put you in the area you want to be relatively closely every time. I would think.
Right.
Hopefully, that's something they're working on, and it'll be something that comes out with time.
Yeah. It's still not that big a deal for me to take over. I'm not saying I
Yeah,
can't drive, but it is expensive, and it should
it does, and it's cost quite a bit.
yeah. So it should
Uh,
give you full service.
and I agree.
Mhm.
It should. I think it should be. I think it should be cheaper. I
Mhm.
mean, I just think it should.
Yeah.
I think it'll never be widely adopted at this price, and especially if they go up as they increase what the system will do.
Right.
You know, the goal is for it to be hands off, eyes off, where you
Mhm.
can work on your phone, uh, work on your laptop, take a nap, and it'll just do all the driving. And it's nowhere near that. And they one of the things that Elon's always said is that within a year you'll be able to charge your car up, go to work, put it on a mode, and let it go pick up passengers and earn you money as a taxi. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Not
Not
anytime
yet.
soon.
Nope, we're not there yet.
And they keep talking about the robo-taxi rollout. I think there may be 20 or 30 robo-taxis in the whole U.S. that are working. It's not a bunch. Waymo's got tons more. And so there's probably more Zooks in Las Vegas than there is Tesla cybercabs, robo-taxis, whatever. Anyway, well, this is going to be a fun trip. We'll be checking in periodically, let you see how things are going. Uh, Hopefully, they won't have any issues driving down the road. We'll see, but we'll check in with y'all later. Hey, folks, we are pulling into Midland, Texas.
Woohoo!
We are approximately, how far are we? 15 minutes from our charging sites. We are, well, what was saying we were preconditioning just a minute ago. It kind of comes off and on as it gets the battery ready for fast charging. That's the thing about electric vehicles. That when you put in your destination on the navigation system, it'll give you ideas where you need to stop and charge and how long you need to do it and all that kind of stuff. So we're supposed to stop and charge for, does it say
12 no
12 miles?
12 miles.
It said initially it was like supposed to charge for 16 minutes. I'm hungry, so I think we're going to eat there, even though this is just 10:30. I don't know. All I had was a protein bar and a beef stick. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I forgot. We had a delicious scone from our good friend Allison.
It was delicious.
From Allie J Soaps.
Yes.
She makes all natural goat milk soaps that are wonderful.
And her scone that has cinnamon in it.
And it was
delicious.
Yes. And actually, they're technically pronounced scones, but I think she actually called it a scone. She started to wilt on her how she pronounces those. but they were delicious. They had cinnamon on them, you said. So it was very good, and we appreciate that a lot. We do recommend you try her products.
Yes.
You can get them at KK's Crafts Mall. She has a little kiosk there.
Or she has a Facebook page, Allie J Soaps.
Soaps, yes. And
she mails them to people, and they're great products.
Yeah, she makes really good stuff. She also makes several kinds of like lotions and facials, products and stuff to use. She does
magnesium.
Yeah, she uses magnesium cream and sprays. Good stuff. She puts a lot of effort into it, a lot of love into it. Her husband Sean also puts a lot of love into it and helps her with a lot of it. Yeah. So this is a unpaid promotion. Just so for Allie J's soaps, goat milk soaps. All right. Well, we're going to do a little point of view as we're doing here and going through to the charger. I think the charger's at a Love's think it's a Love's truck stop. We're going to watch us back into one of these. We'll see which one we go to. Looks like we're going to go to 1A. So this is me not doing anything. This is the car doing it itself. It didn't back in very straight, it doesn't appear. We'll see. Okay. There we go. So we'll get this charging started. So it's saying we only need to charge for 10 minutes to make it all the way to Alpine. Like I said, we're going to go in, we're going to go to the bathroom, we'll get something to eat. And we're at 50%, so it won't go real high. Maybe 140 tops. And this is, I think this only goes to 150. This is the Tesla only chargers, which are the version 2s.
You're at 134.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Let's go in and we'll get back to y'all in a little bit. All right, so we charged up and we are leaving the supercharger. It was pretty busy. We have a Cybertruck and one Model Y. One Model Y, one other Model Y, and 2 or 3
Threes.
Model 3s. Yeah.
Model 3s.
There we go. And this is the version 2, and it's only for Teslas. Most of them nowadays are version 3s, which most EV companies, EV cars can use, regardless. The BMWs can, Mercedes can, Fords and Chevys can. Almost all of them can use them now. So.
And this says we have 2 hours and 21 minutes to our arrival, so we should get there about 1:39 p.m. I don't think check-in's till 2, so that's not too bad.
I don't know, not too bad. Is it 2 or 3?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
Yeah.
We may have to find something to do in
we might.
Alpine, Texas.
And we'll arrive with 34% charge.
I like it.
It was pretty spot on what it said we would arrive at here in Midland, so it does a pretty good job of estimating what your state of charge will be when you arrive. And it will change as you drive. If you up the speed, it'll decrease your state of charge when you arrive. If you get into an area where the wind's really picking up against you, that'll do it too. Or if you get an area where the wind picks up and it's blowing behind you, it'll increase your state of charge.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
Yeah. We'll film a little bit as we pull on to I-20. I think we stay on I-20 to just past Midland, and then we'll get off and hit the state highway to Alpine.
Our check-in time is 3, so if we see something interesting we want to stop and look at, we can sure do that.
I don't know how much interesting points are here on the way. It's just dry and flat mostly.
Yeah. So we're going to go through Monahan's?
I guess. I really didn't pay attention to all this.
It said Monahan's 52.
Yeah, I don't know if we go through it or not. Yeah. Is there something in Monahan's you want to see?
I have a friend that's there. I may text her. Judy's in Monahan.
Oh, okay.
I know. I may text her and see if she's there.
Well, shoot, we've already had lunch.
I didn't realize we were going through Monahan's, or I would have texted her.
And I'm not sure if we are. Yeah. Now, this won't be a bad drive. It's a stop and charge once drive from Lubbock. Yeah.
Let's ask.
Well, we're heading down the road, heading towards Alpine. We wound up stopping at Monahan's and saying hello to Linda's old friend. and former working partner. How long did y'all work together?
17 years.
17 years
We
they worked
did.
together
Yep.
at Lubbock Cooper West Elementary
We
School.
did. Yes. We opened West together. We were in the nurse's office together. And then she retired and left me.
Alone and cold.
No, I have a really nice partner right this minute. But anyway, but I do miss her a lot. It's always nice to catch up. And he means old friend, like we've known each other for many years, not that she's old.
Oh, yeah. I don't mean that. They just were friends for a long time.
Yes.
They worked with each other for a long time,
A long
nearly
time.
20 years.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they got pretty close over the years.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice.
It was a nice
Her
little.
name is Judy. We'll have some pictures so we can put in here of Judy. I didn't think about pulling the camera out and recording her.
Yeah.
But we actually got her out and drove around Monahan's in the Tesla and let her see what full self-driving could do.
I think she was impressed.
I think she liked it, yeah. They kind of, I can't tell if you can tell on the video, but it kind of looks like it might be rainy up there. And we're supposed to have rain, a small chance of rain today, and then a much bigger chance tomorrow, I believe, on Monday. This is Sunday. Hopefully it'll not be too bad. They probably need rain a lot here. And if it rains on Tuesday, I just hope it quits and clears up in time for us to go to the observatory. I'd like to be able to see a couple of planets and some pretty cool stuff when we go up there.
We read, I should have looked it up before we talked about it. There's something going on with Jupiter or something that we're
There's always something going on with Jupiter.
Oh, okay.
Jupiter's just kind of crazy.
It's one of those weird things with Jupiter's going on that particular night.
It's always happening with Jupiter.
Okay.
I just want to see some of them dwarf planets. I want to start We Want Pluto as a Planet move here in Texas, a local chapter from Lubbock. There maybe already be one there. I don't know. We need to do that.
Okay.
All right.
The other interesting thing we've done is we saw Paciano Pete.
Paciano Pete.
Thank you, Grok, for suggesting that. So we'll have pictures of that.
We made a small detour and went to Fort Stockton. We took some pictures of the giant Roadrunner, which is who Pete is, and enjoyed the time there. Where are you?
This is Paciano Pete.
In Fort Stockton. Yay! Wave to the camera. Woohoo! Who are you?
We are charging across Texas.
All right. We're charging across Texas.
Charging
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
So we're getting closer. We're like 3 miles, 2.5 miles from our hotel. And this is I guess the beginnings of the Davis Mountains. It's actually gotten to where it's kind of pretty out here. Still pretty stark. A lot of shrub brush and those sorts of things. I'm sure there's some cacti out there. Probably a rattlesnake or two. Maybe a Texas horned toad.
I bet so.
But just look up there as you come into the city. That looks pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good view. So we're gonna do a little point of view. We're in Alpine. We had to move from the Holiday Inn Express to the Quality Inn. They're doing some pretty extensive renovations to the Holiday Inn Express, and lo and behold, our water stopped working. They told us they couldn't guarantee when it would come on, so we said, "Okay, we're checking out and moved down the street a bit."
That's okay. Keep rolling.
Keep rolling, yeah. We're charging across Texas, baby. Anyway, we're about to do FSD 14.3.3 all the way to Riata Restaurant. It's a local restaurant here. We're going to give it a try. Let Rosie take us all the way. Hopefully, some of these little places have weird parking lots. It's even more difficult for FSD than normal. So hopefully. And we ate, where did we eat at today?
Today we went to,
We'll have pictures
I
of
know,
it.
Alcove. Darn it. You asking, I can't remember.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have pictures.
We'll
it was
have
really
pictures.
good.
It was really good, yeah. Made a really good old fashioned for me too. Not that I usually have an old fashioned for lunch, but I thought, what the heck, we're on vacation.
That is right.
And there's a little, what in the world is that on a scooter? Man.
Our motorized bike.
Like it was an electric powered something or other. And they were moving right along. Speed limit's 30, FSD's driving 32.
Says it's a 3-minute drive.
Yeah, so that's not bad. So give you a little point of view. And really, that Sul Ross stayed over there. That's kind of cool. It's a real pretty campus. We'll get some better shots of it. Then you can kind of pan around. There's the mountains over there. There's the mountains over here. The hills. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. This has been a nice little trip.
There we go. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't make anybody nauseated. And the grass on the campus is really green. I don't know if they...
Yeah, somebody takes good care of it.
If they really irrigate the crap out of it, or if they've had enough rain lately. We got here Sunday, kind of later in the day, and come to find out, most of the restaurants close early on Sunday. So we did have to go to the Mcdonald's for dinner last night.
We didn't have to, but it was good.
Yeah, they have a Sonic here too. But that was pretty easy. It's really kind of a pretty little town. It's like any of these little towns. Our hotel has some chargers there, level 2 chargers. They are not Tesla chargers. The Holiday Inn Express has Tesla chargers. They have 2 units with 2 cables to them, so they can charge 4 cars at one time. But the one charger the furthest from the road didn't have power to it. I tried plugging my car into it last night and it wouldn't charge. I had to move over to the other one. And then the Hampton Inn here also has Tesla level 2 chargers. And this place has a lot of really cool murals. You get to see one as we turn here. It's a sugar skull or something. Hopefully you get a good shot of it right about there. Yeah. Hopefully we're just parking right here.
Right next door to it. Sure.
And
that did good.
Rosie parked real good up there. Hopefully this is a safe place to park.
Right, it looks like it.
I'll say. All right, ladies and gents, we are in Alpine, Texas. We just had lunch. Where was that at?
It's Amigo Grill. The Amigo Grill on North 5th Street.
It was really pretty good.
It was delicious. I had tacos, and Brett had the crispy chicken sandwich and some fries. I had Spanish rice with mine, and it was really good. Their beans were a little bit too spicy for me. I can't do real spicy right now.
But not bad at all.
No, that was nice.
And we are heading out. We're going to go to Marfa. On the way, we're going to stop and let show everybody what the viewing site is like, the public viewing site is like for the Marfa lights. We were there last night for about 40 minutes and didn't see anything.
I know, we were disappointed, but
Uh,
there was probably about 15 others there
yeah.
that when we got there that were also disappointed, probably, but
Yeah.
visited
Yeah.
with one another. And you take lawn chairs, which we didn't know, so we didn't have lawn chairs, but they
Yeah.
take lawn chairs and sit out there and look for the lights.
Yeah. And as we were walking up, we saw a guy and asked if we were going the right way. He said, "Yeah, you just follow around there. It's have a little place to view." He said, "Hope you have better luck than we do, or whatever. I hope you see something."
Yeah.
Making it sound like he didn't see anything.
Yeah.
So I watched a video on it, and they interviewed an engineer. I can't remember if he's an electrical engineer or what, but it's an older guy that spent about a decade off and on researching the Marfa lights, and he had sensors and stuff out there. He could never pinpoint anything, but he said his theory is there's some small tectonic movement out there that causes like an electrical burst, almost like underground lightning, that causes plasma. And plasma, as it comes up, it kind of sits there as it cools, and as it cools, it kind of has like its own little weather system where it moves back and forth like that,
Causing some
movement where you can have odd types of movement.
Okay.
What are we doing? What are you doing? I don't know what that's a weird FSD thing. Why is it getting over all of a sudden? There's absolutely no reason for it to do that. Huh. Anyway, that was weird.
Yeah.
That wasn't dangerous, but
Yeah.
it was weird.
There was a lady last night that was watching for the Marfa lights with a younger child that she was with, or a child that she was with, and she said that she had seen it once in the 80s, and then she's been several times and has not seen it.
Yeah.
She said she wasn't really expecting it when they did see it, and then every time after that she comes and she's expecting to see it and she doesn't see it. So anyway,
the engineer was comparing it to ball lightning, which I think ball lightning is where lightning hits the ground and it superheats certain chemicals in the soil that causes a plasma that comes up and kind of does the same thing. That's pretty interesting. I saw a video on there was a lady in the UK. I can't remember where at, but there was a pretty impressive sphere, glowing sphere in her field that was there for several minutes that they attributed to ball lightning.
okay.
Pretty cool. It's a really good video.
This is good. I
Yeah.
hope we're getting it as the little mountains.
I know. We're supposed to be at the observation thing tonight to look at telescopes, and it's pretty cloudy right now at 2:00, 2:30.
So we will see.
Dag nabbit. But FSD 14.3.3 works pretty well. Little snafu there, that weird wanting to pull over. But other than that, not bad. We will check back in when we get to the public center there for the Marfa Lights viewing. So before it starts raining really hard, we're going to do there was a lightning blast over there. We'll do this really quick. This is the facility. Dang it. Really wish it wasn't raining. This thing's kind of, hear the thunder above us. The Marfa Mystery Lights.
The mystery still remains unsolved.
So this is a nice facility. It has restrooms, a women's and a men's on the other side. You do got to watch out for rattlesnakes and whatnot. This is the desert. But you can see this is where we were sitting here along this wall. We were actually right on this thing right here. But that's what you look out to. And at night you'll see the air is really clear, so you can see forever out here. But out that direction there was a highway up on a hill where you can see lights and tail lights on a clear night. And it's the same over that direction. The rain's kind of hiding those hills, but you can see them over there. So they say you want to look far to the left when you're here. There's a tower that you see. They say you want to be off to the left of it and watch from out there. It's kind of nice. It's a nice little facility.
The little benches. I didn't realize
Yeah.
the benches were there last night.
Yep. And we're all around all this metal, so we're going to get the heck out of the path of lightning. But that's pretty nice.
Show the little mountains out there since you've got that going. I think it's pretty.
It is a really pretty area. You can see all the hills and valleys and whatnot over there. And like we said, it's a desert, but there's been enough rain, I think, that it's mostly green. It's not as brown as a lot of places are, Lubbock. But although we've got plenty of rain in Lubbock the last few weeks too. But that's it. Not too bad. Today we're stopping and charging at Alpine. Version 3 superchargers. Just pull it out, push the button, automatically pops open. Stick it in there, you can see the blue. It'll start beeping and turn green. And there you go. Just that easy. We just decided to charge kind of short notice, so we didn't give it much time to precondition, so we may not get very good speeds. And we're still at a 49% state charge. We're talking about going to the Observatory tonight. And it looks like it might be clearing up. It was really rainy and cloudy earlier. So hopefully we'll have some good weather. We'll charge up here for a little bit, then go to our hotel and maybe take a nap. Because it doesn't start till 9:30. I'm not sure how long it lasts.
I'm not sure either.
Guess until you get tired and leave.
No.
I'm curious to say they say that sometimes a year they can have several hundred people come to these things, and off peak it's only like a handful. So this is probably peak, I bet, or close to it. I bet we have quite a few people there. Anyway, should be fun. We'll talk to y'all later. All right, we're doing some B-roll going down the mountain from the observatory. And I think FSD's handling this really well. We actually have it in sloth mode, but it's sticking reasonably close to the speed limit. The actual speed limit is 55, but not around these corners. But she's staying in the lines, doing just fine. The adaptive headlights will work well. We have those matrix headlights that you leave it on high beam all the time, automatic, and it dims. So I can see it dim around the corner, so it won't blind anybody that comes around the corner, just in case. You can see the areas where it lightens and darkens up as it goes. Very prominent out here in the middle of nowhere where there's not a lot of light. But I thought we'd do a little B-roll or a little video at least. I don't have my microphone on, so I don't know how well you can hear me. What do you think, Linda?
I was saying I'm glad this is FSD driving us and not me, because I do not like driving at night or curvy roads, and this is doing really good.
Yeah.
So
No issues whatsoever. And we are leaving the Mcdonald Observatory. That was terrific. We were really worried this afternoon. We drove out to Marfa and we stopped at the place where we looked for the lights last night so we could videotape it during the day so people could see what it looked like out there, the facility. And it was raining and it was clouds everywhere, and I was kind of getting my hopes down that this wouldn't work out. But when we first got here, there was a few light clouds, and as the young guy gave us this constellation tour and showed us all the constellations in the sky, the clouds just kind of drifted off. It was really a pretty clear sky.
We could see tons of stars.
Oh yeah,
It was really clear and nice.
Yeah, you forget when you live, even in Lubbock, it's not a big town. You still have a ton of light that really dims out and blocks a lot of your view of the stars. It's amazing what the night sky looks like when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
And they have light, a law for
Regulations,
light regulations. Yeah, all the houses around this area have to have low lights to help them have better viewing.
I think he said it's a 15,000 square acre or square mile. I think it's a 15,000 square mile area around here where there's regulations on how bright your lights can be. Any outside lights have to point down. It's all these kind of regulations to help keep the sky clear and dark for the research that they do there. And he said, a lot of the people lived here forever, and part of the charm of this place is there's nothing out here, and at night you can go outside and sit in your lawn chair or whatever and see every star there is. And it's a lot of the people that have lived here forever don't want to lose that.
Right.
So they're all very willing to comply with those kind of regulations.
Your street lights are the red lights that help you to be able to see.
Amber. They're amber.
Amber lights. Yeah.
They don't put out as much light apparently, and they have to. There's only a certain amount of lumens they're allowed to produce for each light and stuff. Kind of cool.
It was very neat. I'm so glad we came. And if you haven't been to this part of Texas, it's definitely worth your time.
Yeah, it is worth the trip. But if you're gonna come to the observatory, when you book your time, you have to have a reservation. I don't think it's real hard to get one necessarily, but you have to have one. You might look at the calendar and figure out when you don't want to do it during a full moon. The full moon apparently really affects how you're able to see the stars and the telescopes you look through. The full moon just puts out so much light that it kind of puts a damper on that.
We just have a sliver of a moon tonight.
It wasn't a new
perfect.
moon. Yeah. New moon's the perfect, but this was like a waxing moon. I think that's what I said.
Yes,
it's just a sliver of it.
Yeah.
So we had a really good night here.
Woohoo!
Woo! And they said this weekend it was cloudy every night too, so we got really lucky. Really lucky. Hopefully you can see that the headlights working there. I believe the observatory is, I think Grok said 6,800 feet.
Mm-hmm. Altitude.
Altitude, yeah.
And the tickets for the observatory are $25 a piece, so it's definitely reasonable and worth it.
And it's high enough, even in the summer, if it's breezy, it gets pretty chilly, so you might take a life jacket. I didn't bring one, so I bought kind of an expensive hoodie at the gift shop, but I stayed warm.
And he's got a hoodie now.
And I got a hoodie.
Can you wear that hoodie in the OR if you wanted to?
No.
Not to code.
I don't know exactly why this guy's going so slow. Anyway, we thought we'd film Grok coming down off the mountain. I think we're pretty much past all that. We'll talk to y'all later. Hey, everybody. This is Brett and Linda. We are finishing up our wonderful trip to Alpine. We had some issues, but nothing major. We enjoyed the trip itself. Hotel issues. We wound up staying at the lovely Quality Inn in Alpine, and while not the most spectacular hotel we've ever stayed in, it was nice and clean and had free breakfast of a sort. Sorry, I shouldn't have popped a top on that, but I did. It's nice to pop a top on one
It's
as
just
you're
Diet
leaving.
Coke.
Dang it. All right. But anyway, we're going to head back to Lubbock today. We're going to stop in the Midland area to charge one time and then head home. No stops to visit anybody on the way this time.
But I sure enjoyed my
We did.
stop on the way up here.
So where are we
Day by
going?
day. Is this not the right way?
I'm not sure. I thought we went that way, but I don't know. It's been a while since we've been through here.
We're going to Old Marathon Highway in 0.3
Okay.
miles.
I'm going to trust Rosie on this. FSD's done a pretty good job. FSD really has done a good job. It hadn't done anything crazy. I don't think.
That's the twistiest road and darkest road we've been on since we've had
Yeah.
it, and it did great. No complaints.
Coming back
whatsoever.
from the
Yeah, last
observatory
night.
on the mountain. Going up there wasn't too bad because we went up there in the daylight, but it was nearly 11:30 or 11, nearly close to midnight when we left.
Right.
And it's pitch black out there. And hopefully we got some good video of the adaptive headlights working their magic. That's taking me back to the supercharger. I don't want to go back to the supercharger. That's what's doing.
But this is Supercharger Odessa.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where in the hell is this taking us? I want to switch this over to the other mode. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we're doing here. This is not the way we came in, I'm pretty sure. Let's go over here and see where we're going. Why is it doing that? It's going to take us so this is what it's doing. We were up here. It should have went down that way, right there, all the way up and out. But it's taking us down this little country road, which is fine. And it's going to meet up there.
Yeah, we could have just gone
straight down that
there.
way. I have no earthly idea.
Sometimes it does goofy things.
It does do some goofy things. This is in no way putting us in any danger. It may be slowing us down 5 minutes, but still.
I know. Well, it likes for us to see this scenery.
It does. It wants us to see the train sitting there, see the pickups,
the
weeds and whatnot. Anyway, so it does do some weird stuff, but it has not done anything dangerous at all, where we felt like we were about to get killed or anything. We saw one deer here in town, and it saw it and reacted fine. We did not see any deer on the highway. We did see a turtle, and we missed the turtle.
Yes.
Thankfully.
No, but really no dead critters on the road either. I was surprised.
Not like going to Austin or Fredericksburg. It seems like you always see a bunch of dead deer on the road there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure why we're going this way. We'll do a little B-roll through this. That's a pretty good little gully. Good God.
You wanted us to see this.
I know.
Thank you.
This is one of those dark roads that young kids who don't know where they're at are drinking and flying down the road and hit that damn thing. Out in my neck of the woods when we were kids, a street called Indiana Avenue dead-ended into I think it was Indiana. It dead-ended into a cotton field on Woodrow Road. And people in town would go out driving outside of town drinking. And probably a couple times, 3 times a year, somebody'd wind up in the middle of that cotton field. They didn't realize that there was a big dip into a cotton. It kind of shoots you up into a cotton field. It was like the perfect ramp to throw your car into the cotton field. Pretty cool, though.
Yeah. And now that part of Lubbock is
all grown up.
Yep.
It's now got homes and whatnot.
That's right. There's no more cotton field.
So this wasn't 5 minutes, but it's still.
I know.
It is absolutely bizarre that it did this. Unless there's a big ass car wreck that we don't know. Oh, sorry. A big butt car wreck that we didn't know about. What?
We're supposed to be PG.
I know, we're PG. Linda's scowling at me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the lip thing, but it's.
No. That was for our family. No,
Yeah,
they know the
that's
lip.
an inside joke.
They're aware
That's
of
an
the
inside
lip
joke, yeah. All right, get down on it. Go, Rosie, go. Yeah. And we are on Sloth. We're going to go up to standard.
Set the speed limit 70. There we go.
Yeah, so on these little towns, I always put it on either chill or sloth mode. Those are the most relaxed, slowest settings on the full self-driving. I figure it's better to be slow than fast going through these little towns. Anyway, so we are cruising. We're supposed to be in Odessa at the supercharger in 2 hours and 11 minutes, saying we'll have 35% state of charge when we get there. And we'll charge for a little bit and get going. I think it's taking us to the same place we were at before. I don't know if we'll eat much there. We made a snack on our snacks.
Right.
Have a protein bar. Was not the greatest food in the world.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Chester's chicken. I have not had that before, but I don't think I will have that again.
Yeah. And I had a pizza, Domino's pizza.
It was
Godfather's pizza,
which I like. Godfather pizza.
They had a Godfather's pizza, that chicken place, and then a Subway in that Loves. Anyway, it's a handy place to stop, and there definitely is hot food there if you need some when you get there. All right, well, we're gonna roll on down the highway. We'll talk to y'all later. We're doing some B-roll. I guess we're really gonna narrate it too a little bit. Some massive road construction here on I-20 between Odessa and Midland. Pretty tight. I don't know if you can tell on the camera how close we are to those concrete barriers, but pretty dang close. And pretty tight running in here. Rosie's handling it on their own. So far, so good. We just stopped and charged at the Cowboy. I think it was like the Cowboy truck stop or Cowboy stop or something. It's a really new facility in Odessa, and it has the new has the version 4 dispensers, but with the version 3 power. So it's the version 3.5. It has the nice new dispensers with liquid cooled cables, and works nicely. We were glad. I think it's only been open and energized for a couple of days.
No problems.
So no problems. Clean facility. Looks like it's brand new. The odd thing was, I didn't mention this to Linda yet, and I did take a picture of it so that we can post it. I've never seen anything like it. They had 3 urinals in the men's bathroom, and there was a short one, a middle one, and a tall one. I have seen where they put like a short one on one end, and you had 2 or 3 regular height ones. But this was a short one, a middle one, and a tall one. And that is a first for me.
Like for kids?
I don't know. I guess one for your toddler, one for your tween, and one for you. I don't know. But I thought it was worthy of taking a picture.
Please show me a picture of the urinals.
Okay. Nobody else was in the bathroom. But I did take a picture of them.
Okay. Charging across Texas.
Charging across Texas.
The urinals.
That's right. There's content everywhere, man. Even in the toilet.
Those Texans, they take pictures of the urinal.
That's right. Well, I just thought it was unusual.
It is unusual, I guess. I haven't seen that many.
Like when you go like to a sports, like the tech restrooms, they'll have a bunch of normal ones, but they'll have a short one on each end. So like there's a place for the kid a little kid to go to the bathroom too. But I've never seen one where you had like 3 different heights levels. Yeah. And it was just 3, so they're stair stepped. It was kind of funny. We'll do a few minutes of B-roll going down the highways. We're on US 87. We've passed through La Mesa, now we are heading towards Tioga. And I just wanted everybody to get a chance to see that how much different the scenery is around West Texas up here versus West Texas down around Alpine. Lots of plowed fields, lots of flat, and pretty in its own right too, I guess.
No windmills that way either.
No. Yeah. I think maybe in places where there's lots of hills, windmills don't work as well, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
But who knows? And windmills might mess up the light stuff for that area because you can't have lights, and when those wind turbines have to have flashing red lights so they could be seen by low flying aircraft or whatever.
That makes sense.
So it might be that too. That 18 meter about way to the right. I wonder if the wind is blowing sideways and kind of affected. Make sure he doesn't blow over here and get us. Outrider truck line. All right. That'll be good for right now. I'll check in with y'all later. Hey, everybody. This is Brett.
I'm Linda.
And we're charging across Texas. And we're just finishing up our little trip to Alpine. And it was fun. What do you think, Linda?
It was a great weekend. I hope that y'all enjoyed some of the footage. I just thought there were several really pretty areas that I hope that it comes out on film as much as we enjoyed getting to see it.
The trip up to the observatory, at the observatory was amazing. Looking through the telescopes and all that good stuff. But the ride up there, it was really pretty. I hope the camera does it some justice.
Yes.
I mean, it was really, we've never been there before. We've never been that part of Texas. And it really was pretty. And they've had enough rain. The stuff is pretty green. And it was really impressive. I liked it. It's a good place for a vacation, especially if you have kids that are big enough to enjoy the observatory. It's pretty amazing. It really is.
Yeah, they do a very good job beforehand explaining things and showing you the constellations and everything.
Right.
It was really fun.
And we didn't see the Marfa lights. That's the one drawback.
Yeah.
But everything else was pretty good. We went and had probably our best dinner, our best meal was lunch at the Alcove Social.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really
very, very good food. And probably the best old fashioned I've had ever. And I've had a couple. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
And we probably second on the list was our dinner we had at Riata.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
And I had a steak, and Linda had a chicken fried steak.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And then we went to Amigos Bar and Grill for a lunch, and that was really good too. All the places we ate were really good.
Yeah, the people were nice. Just a nice trip. So
it was a nice trip.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for joining us.
Yeah. Remember to like and subscribe. We appreciate that. All y'all, just be careful out there.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.